Yeah, I mean, shoot, the last thing I had after the season was surgery, so didn't get to do much in OTA. So right now is just a time to get back into football and see how it's feeling. And it's going good, but with every injury, you got to progress slowly and get back to where you want to be. It's feeling good so far.
Have you at all had perspective on going into the NFC Championship game and the physical pain that you were in, the condition that you were in, and kind of what it took to play as you played?
Yeah, I mean, it just felt impossible physically all week for most of the playoffs, and it's just like, just got to mentally will yourself to say you're good, keep going, press on, get through it. It helps when you're going through, and everybody else is dealing with stuff, and you got to be there for the guys, and that's just the name of the game.
Most pain you've ever had in a game? Most pain you've ever played with?
Yeah.
Cam, you've been next to Tyler Steen throughout this all season. How do you think he's acclimating himself in right now?
He's doing good. Yeah, he's taking strides. He's getting a lot better. He's being, a lot more accountable. He's got so much talent. We're starting to see it. Anybody over here?
I was going to ask you the same thing, yes.
Yeah, we were just talking to Singleton, and he said, well, Steen was saying all marketing, he hasn't really been close yet. Do you see that in your 2 years with the Eagles?
I think he had a good season last year. I'd be happy with that one again. So we'll see.
You've seen Noro now for a few years. How much has he improved?
A lot, a lot. He works just as hard as anybody on this team and puts a lot of effort in, and not just in the weight room, but just on the field. I mean, he puts in a lot of time, and he was kind of like a little pest to deal with his first year here. He just worked and played so hard, and now he's got a lot of those tools, and he's a lot stronger than he was, and just talking from Fletch and BG and learning from them guys, like all those little tips and tricks, and I mean, he's tough to go against now, really tough.
Looks like the defense is this year. It seems like it's more chaos out there. They're really pushing you. Can you talk about that a little bit? It just seems like they're locked in on causing as much chaos for you guys.
Yeah, well, every team does it a little differently. A lot of teams will try to install certain things for the week, and so first week of practice, you're gonna have a few plays you're running, and every week you're gonna install more. Same thing with defense, but here, our defense just has everything installed for first practice, and we are slowly getting all our stuff in. Yeah, so they got a lot more in, so, it should be a lot more chaotic for them. They got their whole playbook in, and, we're practice 4. We got a long ways to get our stuff installed yet.
That's good for you guys, right?
What's that?
That's obviously good for you guys.
Yeah, no, it is good. We're running plays and the looks that we shouldn't be because that's just what we have in right now. So it's great for us, mentally and physically, because we got to make plays work. We got to make some different calls and do a different blocking scheme and just, make bad plays work. That's what we're doing right now.
You got against Jordan Davis a good amount over the last few years, I guess. Is it as different to go against him this year as he looks? I mean, obviously looks a lot different.
I'm still getting limited reps right now, but he's doing a good job so far. First day with pads, so it's hard to tell just from one practice. I don't really count any of the practices without pads. They're fake. It's not football. 7-on-7 doesn't matter. Stop tweeting about stats or whatnot. It doesn't matter.
Have you guys collectively, offensive line, what's it like to collectively challenge each other to get better and better and better? Is there a lot of talk about that, or does it just come kind of, naturally?
I think it comes naturally. I think it just comes from, the level and standard being so high that you just don't want to let people down. And, when you got a close bond to the guys in the room like you do and you care about them, you just don't want to let them down. I think that's kind of where it's at.
Cam, you mentioned the limited reps. So Drew Kendall's getting some looks there. How do you feel he's acclimating or just kind of Drew Kendall?
Oh, good. I think mentally he's doing a really good job of picking things up and playing at his speed. It's been good so far. See how the day went, but I like him. He's a good dude.